What do we have in here? Oh, it's one of my favorites. I always love this. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And of course, that's a piebald ball python right there. Look at how cool that is. Hey, good morning everybody. Welcome to the vlog. How is your day starting? Of course, I've got a box here, which only can mean one thing, and that means we're gonna do a quick unboxing. I think there's literally like 5 or 6 snakes in this shipment, but Lori didn't even tell me what they were. Again, Lori doing her thing, ordering snakes without me knowing, which I think is absolutely amazing, by the way. I've been fighting for years. I always was the one ordering snakes, and she was the one getting mad at me, and now all of a sudden, she's ordering snakes, so it's absolutely cool. But I always say, I wanna be the one to unbox them because I get excited about it. And it actually is a lot more interesting when you don't know what's in the box, because it's kind of like Christmas morning, you know what I mean? You wake up and you're like, what am I gonna get? It's absolutely incredible. Let's see what we have here. Okay. We have, looks like we have like 5 or 6 bags, so I don't know if that means there's one animal per bag, but, and again, I don't know if these are boas, I don't know if they're pythons, I don't know what they are, so let's go ahead and just open them up and see what's in here. Ooh, I'm so excited. Looks like there's 2 snakes in this one. Oh, I know exactly what these are. Take a look at these. How cool is that? These are, of course, pastel leopard ball pythons. Look at how gorgeous those guys are. And of course, these are a double codominant because the pastel and the leopard are codominant, and together they are absolutely beautiful. And again, mixed into things like spiders and clowns and all kinds of other stuff. Leopard is a great gene, and we all know pastel's a great base gene too. So first bag down, pretty awesome. Bag number 2. What do we have in here? Oh, well, this is interesting. Now you saw the pastel leopard. This would happen to just be a normal leopard ball python, and you can see how it's got just kind of a more wacky pattern than a normal ball python, and that's what that leopard gene is. Now it really came about from Peter Cull in the pied gene, so he actually had like a het pied that happened to be a leopard, so he was producing these kind of interesting patterned animals for years and just thought that they were kind of an interesting looking het pied. And then Greg Graziani actually isolated the leopard gene and realized that it was a gene on its own, and it wasn't just a phenotype that was getting put out as a het pied, if that makes any sense, which it probably doesn't, but regardless, let's get on to bag 3. Guys, I have to tell you something. I'm actually really excited to share this news, and I need your help on something, which, by the way, is this not a beautiful corn snake or what? But guess what? We are actually going to do some live tours around the country where we're going to come and we're going to do like an animal show, bring animals, talk about adventure, whatever the case may be. You know, I am so excited. I've always wanted to do this. I've actually done some of these with Jack Hanna in the past, with cheetahs and all kinds of other stuff. Obviously, we're not going to be bringing cheetahs. In certain venues that are close, we're going to literally bring RJ and Daisy and stuff like that. With venues that are a little further away, we may have to borrow some other really cool animals, but it is going to be crazy. I've always wanted to do this, but this is where I need your help. I need you to go to the link in the description and just fill out what city you're in and if you're interested in this. Basically, what it is, the company that does these live tours actually needs to hear from you guys so they decide what cities to do, as well as how many people would potentially come so they could book a venue. So what do you guys think? Is it going to be amazing? Maybe within the next couple months we'll see you guys in your town. Please go in the link in the description, fill it out. It only takes a couple seconds to fill it out. That way they know where we'll be going, and I'll keep you guys updated. This bag is a little bit lighter. Let's see what's inside here. Ooh, it's a little pretty boa constrictor. That's a really gorgeous boa. Now, of course, this is a Colombian or a common boa here, but I'm not sure if there's anything else going on. It definitely looks a little bit different. You can see how light and beautiful that animal is. I'm not 100% sure what this is other than the fact that it's really pretty. Let's go ahead and look at the bag here. All right, this is a pastel possible jungle. Okay, so this is a pastel boa, and the pastel boas are something that just, again, looks like a little bit prettier boa constrictor. And again, it's a possible jungle, which the jungle is kind of a trait that is a pattern mutation. And sometimes you get like a really low expression jungle, and that's why they call them possible jungles, because there might be a couple saddles that are a little bit wonky, but nothing too crazy, because you have to have really cool kind of striping and kind of zigzags for it to be a real good jungle version. So anyways, a pastel boa. Next bag, let's see what we have here. Oh yeah, I always love these. Look at these. Woo doggy. And of course you could tell by the head pattern that these guys have to be ivories. And you see all of this yellow and kind of cool purples in them and stuff like that. That tells me that they're not just a normal ivory, but that they're probably a pastel ivory. These guys are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, I just love the white ball pythons. And again, there's all kinds of complexes. The blue eyes, the black eyes, the ivories, and stuff like that. And there's 3 little cute little buggers in this one. I love these guys. Okay, on to the next bag. What do we have in here? Oh, it's one of my favorites. I always love this. Oh my gosh, that is so adorable. And of course, that's a piebald ball python right there. Look at how cool that is. And you know now I'm going to be looking for smiley faces on all these pies. But this one looks like it's probably maybe, I don't know, maybe 35% white. And I've told you guys a ton of times that it's so cool that they can be so polymorphic. The fact that a pie can have a 1% white all the way up to almost its entire body, 95% white. Now they'll always have normal heads when it comes to normal pies until you start getting into other mutations like Mojave or white weddings or stuff like that. But regardless, that thing is absolutely gorgeous, and there's still no more stunning snake out there than a cool piebald ball python. And then the last bag, again, I told you it's a kind of a small shipment, but there was some really cool stuff in it. Let's see what's in here. What do you got? Oh, what is this? It's another boa. Okay. This looks to me like a Central American boa, and you can see the Central American boas are smaller and a little bit more dark. They don't have that light gray color. They're just more of a rich kind of chocolatey look or something on that lines, but it's got to be something more than just a Central American boa. So let's take a look here. Oh, this is a het black-eyed anery. So the black-eyed aneries are a type of Central American boa, and this one happens to just be a het. The Central Americans are absolutely cute. I mean, I just think that they're cool that they're this size, and they don't get really big, typically maxing out at about 4.5 or 5 foot. So if you want a boa that doesn't get 8 or 9 foot, you know, a Central American is a really good option. They're totally beautiful and really, really good animals. So that's the end of the unboxing. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Downstairs and ball python clutches are still coming. Kelsey, what do we have today?
Today we have a black pastel to a chocolate banana spinner.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty cool. That should be some really good babies. Oh, look at that, Mama is wrapped up all over. She's got kind of a weird coil going on here. I haven't seen, look at her tail is tucked underneath here. She's kind of more in a figure 8 than anything else. Let's go ahead and see what she's got going on here. Mama, let us have your eggs, please. There you go, sweetheart. Good job. Oh, look at that beautiful clutch of eggs right there. Shit, really good. Oh, there's one little slugger in there, but the rest of the eggs look really good. Let's see what we have here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right, so 8 good eggs and 1 slug. Again, it was a banana chocolate spinner male bred to a black pastel female. So there could be all kinds of crazy stuff in there. 60 days from now, we'll definitely see some crazy babies from that clutch. We have a couple more clutches though, right?
Yes, we do.
All right, let's go. I'll take a break from stuff for a second because I've got to show you guys something that happened the other day. And I'm gonna need Savvy to help me out with this. Okay, Eric, do you have any idea what I'm doing right now?
No.
Let me set this up really quick. Myself and Eric are downstairs, and I'm about to do some photographs, and we're gonna take some pictures of Bowser. Now, Savvy here is actually impersonating Bowser because, listen, Bowser's heavy, stuff like that. So I put Bowser on a cart, just like Savvy right here, right? And what does Eric do?
I'm like, oh, let me reach down. The cart was crooked, so it wouldn't go straight down the aisle. I'm like, I'm gonna be a good guy and help Brian out.
Now, hang on a second. You notice where Savvy's head is right here, right? Its head is facing this way, and here are the handles to the cart. So what does Eric do?
I'm not gonna lie, I did reach right for it. I tried to go underneath. I'm like, there's no way this old slow turtle's gonna get me. I reach underneath like this, and it comes flying out. I swear it plucked some hairs from my arm, man. It was so close, wasn't it?
Legitimately. I set Bowser down, and I turn away for a second, and out of the corner of my eye, I see Eric going like this, like, woo! And I'm like, no! And sure enough, just as he does it, I just see Bowser just go, roar! I literally thought that I was just gonna see like a scene out of Monty Python, where there was just blood squirting.
No, it was really bad. They're 1,500 pounds. of bite force. PSI on there. That would.
So what
That messed me up.
did we learn from this?
I didn't learn anything. I'm just kidding. Be careful around big animals with big bites. Don't be picking turtles up and sticking your arms in front. Just take it easy. Think before you act. That's what I learned.
This next one is a normal bred to a dragonfly.
Okay, cool. And you know, we don't have a ton of normal ball pythons, but we still have some that are just kind of left over from the years of raising them up. Ones that I just kind of really like. And normal ball pythons can still produce some really amazing things. And this girl looks like she's got great eggs. Look at her.
Ooh,
Good
look
job.
at those.
Those are perfect. We got 2, 4, 6, 8 eggs. Oh, 8 eggs again. It seems like 8 eggs is the common theme. Okay, so there it is for ball pythons. We do have one spotted python that was laying a clutch of eggs, but it didn't look so good. So let's go ahead and just see what she ended up laying. And I always tell you guys, I'm gonna take you on the good, the bad, the ugly. So I'm not just showing you all the best things that happened to us. I show you the things that happened to us that we're not too happy about. And I think that this girl had a really bad clutch. Let's go ahead and take a look. She is actually a Cape York spotted python, and she's an absolutely beautiful girl, but you can kind of see when I lift it up, oh, it looks like there is one good egg in here. Look at that right there. Okay, so there's one egg in here, but my thoughts are probably that there's not gonna be anything good in this egg. I'll go ahead and candle it just to be sure, but usually when you have a clutch of slugs and you have one egg that looks good, it doesn't mean anything. Of course, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and one possible good egg, and that just happens. I mean, that's part of the breeding season. Oftentimes when you see people that post their clutches, there's bad things that happen that they're probably not sharing too. In the course of a breeding season, you're gonna have a lot of great eggs, you're gonna have some bad eggs, you're gonna have some good hatches, you're gonna have some bad hatches. That's kind of all about it. And I wanna bring you guys on the entire journey, not just the journey of the best things, but also when you have issues like this and how you can maybe avoid them in the future. So sure enough, I candled this and there's no veins, there's no embryo. It's just really a beautiful looking slug egg, basically is what happens. And you know, I talked about how you avoid it. Basically, there's a bunch of different things. You know, sometimes towards the end of the breeding season, the summer has come on, which means everything warms up, which means that the sperm sometimes can actually become unviable. When the heat goes up, sperm fertility goes down. So basically at the beginning of the year when it's the cool season, you have a lot of great fertility. At the end of the year, it's not uncommon to get more and more slugs. Also, it could be a female issue. Maybe she just got too fat and has a bunch of fat around her ovaries and the sperm isn't getting to the eggs, or it could be a male issue. It could be a whole bunch of things. Regardless, it's not uncommon for this to happen. What we'll do is we'll kind of keep an eye on her. If next year she has the same problem, then we're going to realize maybe it's a problem with her and not just a situation of weather. You know what's kind of crazy is that I get so used to filming stuff and I enjoy it so much. When I have a day like today where I have a few hours of boring meetings, it kind of bums me out. It's because I'm like, I just want to go grab my camera and go do some fun and exciting things. But the truth is that meetings are important, and these meetings happen to be about the future of Reptile Prime and continuing to move forward. We've been making a lot of progress. I know I haven't talked about it a lot lately because there's just a whole bunch of things going on that will eventually be really awesome, but right now they're not awesome enough to even really talk about, to be honest with you. But rest assured, in the near future, we're going to have some really great updates for you guys on the whole Reptile Prime product line. I've talked about cages and accessories and all kinds of great stuff. And of course, it would have been nice to have Potato in the meeting because at least I could have been hanging out with a reptile. But regardless, before I bore you guys too much, because I know when I start to ramble, you guys start to click up, I just wanted to say, make sure you follow your dreams, people, because listen, I'm just some guy that loves reptiles and so much crazy stuff happens to me and so many opportunities. If you follow your dreams, you can do everything too. I'm not going to go on a big diatribe about that. I'm just going to tell you really quickly, if you're sitting around doing nothing right now, get up and go do something. Make your dreams come true, all right? In the meantime, I'm going to get out of here and head home. So I am home, and remember that weight loss challenge? Well, I'm happy to say I'm down 4 pounds. What I'm not happy to say is, Noah.
Yeah, we just, we're basically like, I don't want to say Satan, but we're kind of like Satan. We're teasing you with all these goodies.
We're
and
sabotaging.
Yeah, we're
But
challenging
actually,
you.
no. You've been doing it for a little while, so maybe it's a refeed day?
Yeah.
No, it's not. I'm not ready for a cheat meal. But we are actually going to do a mukbang over on Noah's channel. So I'll put a link in the description. I'm kind of shamefully going to end the vlog here. So I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. Please send me positive vibes because I'm going to need to lose that 4 pounds that I'm about to gain back. But again, you guys can watch the whole thing on Noah's channel. I'll link it in the description. Do me a couple favors before we get out of here. Smash that like button. Turn those post notifications on. Make a comment so I can read about you guys. Be kind to someone, and I promise
I'll see you in the next one.